All right, welcome to our channel once again, DeGenius, live right here with you today. Today, let's discuss something very important, especially for the newbies, people that are so, new, brand new. Okay, I don't know anything about online business. Okay, it's good that we all started somewhere, by the way, and nobody is godfather of knowing everything. It's impossible. All right, I don't even know. It's impossible for me to even know up to 20% of everything that is related to online world. Okay, so but a little as 2 to 5 to 10% is enough to get you grounded and make you of multiple millions. All right, because you know what I'm saying. Every chunk of business online has its own knowingness. So you wouldn't be going to know this one, know that, know this one. You will not literally be focused and make money online for real. So but there are three things when it comes to making money online, three powerful things you must consider. Okay, these things are what this is not something that let me maybe. No, you have to consider them. It's just like when you want to buy a real estate property. All right, okay, so you want to buy a real estate property and then you went to Google and search real estate in Lagos. All right, and then you hit enter, right, and then it begins to show you lots of properties and the rest, right? First thing first, what do you consider? You begin to look at the location, where is the place, what is happening, okay, how much is this place worth, right? So these things are what you consider before you begin to talk about doing the real estate, right? So but in that case, you are not just doing that, but it helps you to make your decision of either venturing into buying that estate or real estate or property or not, right? So the same thing with online business. There are three powerful things you must consider. You must consider before you venture into any online business. And the number one thing is people. People. The word is people. Any business that you want to start online and it does not have human interaction, you don't need such business. All right, you can't literally make money in such business. You will end up scamming yourself. All right, let's take for instance Mr. Facebook. Okay, you and I, we are the sole product of Facebook. The product that makes Facebook money is you and I. Okay, that might be a little bit cumbersome, especially if you are the type of person that don't advertise online, don't do anything about advertising using Facebook. So guess what? It will be very difficult for you to understand. So 99% of persons, especially in Africa, they believe that Facebook is free, but it is not. You are the exact product of Facebook. Once you add your information related to your age, date of birth, it is, by the way, I'll tell you how to convert yourself to the other part of the world, and not just somebody who is using Facebook for fun, but somebody who is using Facebook for fund. You get it? So now once you give those data to Facebook, the fact that I am born this so and so date and I work so and so place and I do this kind of thing and this other kind of thing, right? Guess what? Facebook use those data and sell to people who places advert on their platform. Okay, so there's nothing bad about it. By the way, you buying something wonderful for yourself via online makes it easier for you and better, especially related to something like maybe physical product, digital product, etc. This has helped so many persons. Okay, so because each business that's advertising is solving a particular problem for people, so you don't just sit down and be having just fun, but as well you can improve your life by buying one or two things from advertisers on Facebook, right? So the first thing first is people. If you look at the potential, everything we mean before Facebook blew, like they are people number. They are interested in how many persons are using Facebook, how many persons logged in, how many persons are constantly coming back to use Facebook all the time. That is the number. In fact, right now there is staggering number of more than 22 million Nigerians actively using Facebook. So by the way, Facebook is not internet. Facebook is different from internet, right? So a lot of people ask me, okay, I think the only internet I know right now is Facebook. Oh no, Facebook is not internet. All right. In fact, there are more than 140 million Nigerians using internet. Okay, so it's just about a few percentage of that number. Okay, maybe around the 40% of that number that are using Facebook. All right. So some persons are very much religious. Their church don't want them to use Facebook. So persons don't even know what it is. Some people don't have the access based on the kind of phones they use, etc. So all those things reduce their chances of Facebooking, right? So that is number one. Think about the next company, Google. Think about Dangote. Think about MTN, Globe. Any company you can mention right now, they deal with human. There is client base. There is somebody who is a customer who pays for something, and the person who is offering that thing receives the money. All right, so you have to understand this. This is how money is made online. Whatsoever thing you want to do online, it has to deal with human. It has to interact with human. You have to interact with human being. Okay, the business has to be something that somebody will be able to pay for, and then you know that indeed you are doing online business. So you don't just start with whatsoever thing. They tell you be looking at numbers, and when this thing happens, you do put. All right, it's not business. All right, it's not business. You do that such kind of thing when you are multi-millionaire, and even in the billionaire level, and then you now be like, okay, let me be using my money to be playing game. All right, when you are doing Bet Naija, you are not literally doing business, quote unquote, online business. There's nothing like that concerning online. In fact, the person who owns Bet Naija is a BIC, is the person who owns the business, who knows the business, who is the business guy there, not you. All right, that is pouring your money and playing bet, and that is why people don't call it business. They call it betting, right? They call it betting, not business. Nobody will tell you I am doing Bet Naija business, all right, by going to their platform and you put so and so money waiting for score or this odd to increase or that odd to decrease, right? That is not business. So it has to be servicing human, and you yourself, that is the person, all right, in charge of it. You are having direct interaction with human. So, and this is why I very much prefer drop shipping, because first thing first, you don't need the product, you don't need to buy the product, you don't need to stock the product, you don't need to have the capital for the product, all those stuff, right? So but still you interact, it deals with human. Okay, I'm selling something like watch, I'm selling something like a book, whatsoever. You can do any, you can sell any without you buying them initially. Okay, just like what Jumia, okay, Mr. Jumia is doing, right? If you go to jumia.com right now, all right, if you go to Jumia, okay, if you go to Jumia platform right now, guess what? Everything you are seeing right here, they are not owned by Jumia, not even one of them. One of them is not purchased, it's not bought by Jumia. So this is a business concept that is worth doing, not just dealing with human, but is, you can see the potential of that business on what is happening every single day before your kuro eye. Okay, I am doing this to sensitize Nigerians. You don't need, nobody should tell you what is right, okay? But you need to understand this. This is how online business goes. All right, so that anything that you see online that is related to this kind of thing, guess what? You can quickly key into it to make money. So by the way, I recommend 100% dropshipping, like what these guys are doing. Jumia platform, you don't even need to build a platform like this, like Jumia, before you make multi-million. You don't need to do that, okay? And that is what my training is providing for you, and the whole training is free inside droppers.com. Ship from abroad, like right here, you can see on this dashboard right here, okay, you can see clearly all these items are shipped from abroad, and they have hundreds to tens of orders. All right, imagine all these places here. This one has 8, 43, 63 orders, 35, 35 orders, 15, 13. All of them have orders. They are shipped from abroad. You can see it right here, shipped from abroad. You can check it. If you want items that are only related to ship from abroad, you can see this one have 200 plus sales, 136 plus sales. Okay, guess what? All these items, Jumia do not have them in their warehouses readily available. Once you pay for it, all right, Jumia goes ahead to purchase the item, okay? Because you even pay both custom fees. All those things are charged, plus shipping fees. They are charged to you, okay, right here on these items. So Jumia is directly doing drop shipping with this item, drop shipping with these items. Now they have another form of drop shipping equally on the items they have in their store or warehouses. Guess what? Every item, like I said before, they didn't buy them or pay for them. Now let's go to number 2 point is the fact that the product can be advertised. So whatsoever you want to do online, it's not about products now. It's not about product, it's not about service. I don't care whatsoever you want to do online right now, all right? Which will boil down to a business that deals with human. There's interaction, there's real interaction in it, okay? In that case, it can be advertised boldly. Just think about it. How many persons, any company you have ever known right now that is not doing advertising, like hugely? So if you are the type of person that is doing, oh, I don't like driving traffic, I don't know what it means to drive traffic, I hate hearing driving traffic, I've tried this, I've tried that, they're talking about driving traffic, I have to drive traffic at the end of it, I have to drive traffic. Okay, here's the thing. First thing first, you will not make 1 naira, all right? The dream of you driving brand new car, all right, building a mighty house, running an online business, okay, investing in real estate and doing lots of things for yourself will not be achieved. Okay, just think about it. Like, even if I bring it down to Nigeria aspect, like you and I right now in Nigeria, or you are in Ghana watching, or wherever country you are watching, guess what? Right here we have Glo, we have MTN, we have Dangote, we have lots of them as companies. Even to banks, First Bank, GT Bank, etc. Is there any time you don't hear about these people either on radio, TV, billboards, and even online? Okay, they use best influencers to sell their product all the time. They use all those whiskey kind of influencers, musician, comedian, etc. all the time. They are spending lots of money, and you are simply looking at the fact that they are spending money. You are not looking at the fact and the point that this is how they survive. This is the only reason why they have too many persons working under their company and they are paying them huge. You are not considering that. You are not considering the fact that this is the only reason why they are surviving and they are multi-billion-dollar company. Example, Glo, multi-billion-dollar company. Okay. Another example, Dangote, multi-billion-dollar company, multiple billions dollar of a company. You cannot survive, you cannot be good, you cannot be great online or offline, okay, without advertising. So the business you want to venture into, you should have potential of advertising. The business must have a potential of sharing or advertising in a big way or small way, okay? And all these things have been made so easy, okay, so easy right now online. You can use Facebook ads. It is like automated systems and platforms. They are able, just you give them the little you can offer, all right? From Facebook ads, people, you can give as low as $1 or 197 naira. So as little as that, you reach a specific number of persons and you're able to advertise to those persons. To as much as $1 million naira, you can spend as much as you want. So even a lot of people normally ask me, how much do I spend on Facebook ads? It is dependent on how much you intend making. Okay, by the way, if you want me to make a brand new separate video on that, comment BIC, okay, on this video. Comment BIC, go ahead and give me BIC, and that stands for billionaire internet citizen, because that is why we are here. That is why we are excited to share with you that this is how persons that are billionaires and own online and internet businesses, this is how they made it. That is what my channel is all about. That is what this channel is all about. We are here to groom billionaire internet citizens, put their mindset right, and then offer them what that is required for them to literally make it big and fast, grow brand of their own, as fast as possible, right? That is point number 2. Point number 3, and that is you. Any business you want to start right now, all right? Any business you want to start right now, any business, no matter the business it might be, the business must have potential to touch your life, to touch you as a person, your inborn, all right? It must touch you as a person. It must have that change that will emanate and come out of you. If the thing is not eating you that much, you are not yet in the rightful online business, okay? That you are yet to be consumed into it. So the business has to touch you as a person, touch you strongly as a person, and you believe strongly in it. It's not because the business, it's because you are willing to be touched by the business. And the next thing I will tell you about the fact that you are the main person, the main character, the main person that will change everything for yourself when it comes to that business, all right, is the fact that it has to equally teach you a skill. You learn a new skill with it, okay? So, example, you want to start drop shipping business right now. You learn a skill related to website design. You are able to make up your store very fast by yourself. By the way, I have a complete training on that and it's free of charge. You only need to have access to Dropout. So you have learned a skill of making up a store, a branded e-commerce store, right? Branded e-commerce store, hot selling products loaded into it with your Dropout account, all right? And secondly, on this line of the third point, okay, is the fact that the skill can be multiple of a skill. So it's not just one skill. So after you have learned in terms of as you are making up your store, so first thing first, the end point of it all is for you to make money. So we are focused on you making money in the entire business, right? Now, but along the line, you learn skill set. You begin to learn mindset, how your mindset is set right about businesses related to this, which is why I'm doing this video free of charge, right? So you get to learn mindset, what is required of you, okay, or what potential of a business must have before you venture into or start sort of a business. So it has to touch you as a person. And then lastly, on the last point of the number 3 point, okay, is the fact that you are in control. Control is king. You are in control. In fact, there is no other point that is more powerful than this last point, okay? It's not the fact that the thing is not working, but the fact that you are making it work. So it is the human that makes the difference. The human, the dreamer, the person who has the big dream, the dream that makes it different. And you can make that difference. If you are a big dreamer, you're a person who dreams big, you want to have multiple real estate investment, drive your dream cars, help a lot of persons, employ lots of persons. As they are making money, you are making money. Then you have to start somewhere. And you cannot skip online business. You cannot skip online business. I will leave one video for you right now, all right? You watch that video and that will conclude this training in terms of you cannot skip starting online business. Watch that and I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong. DeGenius right here, and I sign out.
Year 2030, more than 85% of the business will be e-commerce. 99% of the trade affairs will be online. Today we see made in China, made in America, made in Switzerland, or made in Geneva. 2030 we see made in internet. So today all the business, I love to be big business. I'm sure in 2030 you want to be small business because you have to be flexible.